Paper shook so badly in my hands that the letters blurred into one another. Read it again, and a third time. Still the same. Patient Grace Lane, gestational age 6 weeks. Lib markers abnormal. Recommendation, immediate further testing. Genetic consultation strongly advised. My mouth went dry. The nurse said softly, "Are you feeling dizzy?" Didn't answer. In my last life, I had never seen this report. Grace had vanished before I could. Now I was staring at the reason everyone had been terrified. What kind of abnormal? I finally asked, my voice hoarse. The nurse hesitated. I'm not authorized to explain the details. The attending physician will be here shortly. I leaned back against the pillow, my heartbeat pounding in my ears. Normal didn't mean lethal. Didn't mean monstrous. Why did my wife beg me to leave her? Why did my brother cut me off? Why did my parents poison me to death? And why did Grace look at me like she was staring at a ghost? Door opened. We stepped inside. She had changed into a clean dress. Her hair was tied back loosely, but her eyes were rimmed red, swollen from crying. She saw the report in my hands, her face drained of color. "You saw it," she whispered. "Sat up slowly, Grace, sit down." You didn't move. Grace, I repeated firmer this time. Her knees buckled and she collapsed into the chair beside the bed, clutching the hem of her dress like it was the only thing keeping her upright. "I didn't want you to know," she said, "not like this." I stared at her, "Know what?" He laughed weakly, the sound brittle. "You're still pretending." "I'm not pretending anymore," I said quietly. "I'm done guessing. Tell me everything." She shook her head violently. "If I tell you, you'll hate me." "I already lost one life without answers," I said. "I won't lose another." Her breath hitched. For a long moment, the only sound was the faint beeping of the heart monitor beside me. And he spoke. "My family," she said, barely audible. "You never asked much about them." I nodded. Grace had always been vague, an inheritance she never touched, relatives she never visited. "You're not normal," she said. Waited. "We carry something," she continued. "A genetic marker. It doesn't show up every generation. Sometimes it skips, sometimes it appears." The fingers tightened around the report. "What happens when it appears?" He swallowed. "The child develops differently." Frowned. "Differently how?" He closed her eyes. "Extreme intelligence, unusual perception, emotional detachment, in some cases violent tendencies." Words hung in the air like smoke. "That's it?" I asked. "That's why you ran away." He looked at me sharply. "You don't understand." "And make me understand." Grace's hands trembled. "When a child like that is born, families fight over it. Governments get involved. Companies, people disappear." I stared at her. "You think that sounds crazy," she said bitterly. "I thought so too, until I saw what they did to my cousin." Which is tightened. "What happened to him?" "He was taken," she said, "at 9 years old after an evaluation. We never saw him again." Silence. "You thought," I said slowly, "that if I knew, I would turn you in." Her eyes filled with tears. "I thought you'd be scared of me, of the baby." I exhaled shakily. In my previous life, I had been scared, just not of the baby. I was scared of losing control, scared of responsibility, scared of my own ignorance. And that fear had cost me everything. Demanded a divorce, I said. I pushed you away. You flinched. "But I never wanted to abandon you," I continued. "I wanted answers, and you ran before I could ask." Her lips parted. "Then why? Why did you sign so quickly in the end?" Her jaw tightened. "Because by then," I said, "you were already gone." She spilled down her cheeks. "I tried to protect you," she whispered. "If we divorced, you wouldn't be involved. You wouldn't be in danger." Looked at her steadily. "Grace, listen to me." She raised her eyes. "In my last life," I said, choosing my words carefully, "I lost you. I lost my home. I lost my family. And then I lost my life." Her breath caught. "What do you mean?" "Didn't explain your birth. Not yet." "I mean this," I said. "Running doesn't save anyone. Silence kills faster than truth." She stared at me, trembling. "You think saying would have changed anything?" she asked weakly. "Yes," I said without hesitation, "because this time I'm not afraid." Knock interrupted us. Doctor entered, clipboard in hand. "Mr. Lane," he said. "Mrs. Lane." We stiffened at the title.